Brand new 458 Ferrari. As a matter of fact, you got a 488. I took a brand new 458 Ferrari, dropped it off at Auto Firm, and made him redo the interior like it was a box Caprice. I did the same thing to a Phantom. You can't do that to lease cars. You know what I'm saying? I did all of that to all of them. Go on the Auto Firm's page and y'all go back and research what I'm saying to you. You know what I mean? A Wraith. I had a Wraith in 2013 when they first hit the lot. I bought the demo car, the one that they had up there for everybody to come and look at. You just now getting a Wraith. You just now getting a Ferrari. I was doing that shit, bro, when you was hitting switches and lowriders, man. That was your thing. That was what you rode every day. That was your everyday car. You know what I'm saying? Every picture the dude ever posted of a vehicle, 99% of them was never his. There was always somebody else's cars that he worked on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever give me nothing. I got mine out the fat of the land. You understand? But I ain't gonna sit back, man, and I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. I'm not gonna jump down to your level. I'm out here in LA. One of my homeboys passed away. You know what I mean? And I've really been out here, man, just trying to give me a peace of mind. And then I wake up and I see this. That ain't cool. That ain't real. And I hope that at some point, all your minions and the people that sit back and, you know what I mean, liking your pictures and commenting on your pictures, you know what I mean, laughing and putting that key in your back. I hope they reach out to you, man, and just let you know that shit was not player at all, man. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna get off of focus. The podcast still dropping. And for y'all that's been in my DM about my podcast, first and foremost, I didn't ask y'all to subscribe. I didn't ask y'all to pay no money towards nothing that I had going on. I didn't ask y'all to do none of that. All I asked y'all to simply do was to follow. You know why? Because I don't need no money, man. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this, man, because you know how many people that went through the same thing that I'm going through. And so if I can sit back, and some people can't afford to go to the Good Guys show or to Autorama or to all these big shows that I go to. You know what I'm saying? So if I've been able to learn by going to these different places and learning the car culture in a whole, not just the black car culture, in the car culture in a whole. I don't want us to be combined and to be restricted from going into these places. So if I can be the person that get innovative enough to walk into these places, man, with good quality work, it ain't got to be 300,000-400,000. It can just be good quality work. If I can be the one that teach each and every one of us about that good quality work, then I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? Because if I got 100 people on here and I can touch 10 people and 10 people can follow exactly what I'm saying, then my mission is complete. My mission is complete. But at the end of the day, homie, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you, man, because that ain't a part of who I am. You know what I mean? But in the near future, the world gonna be able to understand exactly what I'm saying, because I'm gonna keep putting it in their face. I'm gonna keep talking about it. You know what I mean? I don't got no problem with I-95. Only problem that I have with I-95 is two problems. He wasted my time and money, took my money, but also he's overcharging and under-delivering work. I got a problem with that because I was a victim of that. You know what I mean? And by me being a victim of that, I'm qualified to speak on that. You know what I mean? And now, as y'all can see, every car that he's dropped had these same flaws. So it's not about him rushing one car. It's about him doing that to all of the cars. And then the people that don't know no better, they're spending $400,000-500,000. That was me at one point. But I done woke up, man, and smelled the coffee. So now that I done, you know what I mean, realized that that shit that they throwing on these cars ain't worth their money, I'm going to go to the shops that's really worth their money. You know what I mean? If you go look at Flacco's car, you would get a understanding of what a donk is supposed to look like when you spend $300,000-400,000. When you spending $200,000-150,000, you can get you a good street car. Certain things you expect to be on a car. Nobody gonna go all out, but it's still gonna be clean and it's gonna be to your bankroll. Just get what you pay for. That's been my message. Anything that I pay for, just make sure you give it to me. You know what I mean? Don't give me no bullshit. Don't pull no wool over my eyes. Even with the gray and rose car, bro. If you go look back, they couldn't even mount the exhaust up to the damn frame of the car because the back half was done wrong. Go look at the car. The damn exhaust looked like it was dragging the floor. You know what I mean? But, man, at the end of the day, man, I took a Benadryl, man. My allergies was fucked up. I had my helmet open yesterday, man. And, you know, I realized a lot about the Rick Ross's car show. And a lot of people who've been done wrong. Man, straight up, man. Stunning. Straight up. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, what I've been doing for the last 2 years, man, is preparing my son to go play Division I football. Boom, I got that off my checklist. I got him to college. In doing so, I wanted my son to have everything that these people try to throw in these kids' faces for them to sign these contracts and sign these deals. I wanted my son to have all of that, so they couldn't offer him anything. They couldn't offer my son a car. He got 2 of them, brand new. You know what I mean? Fully customized, inside, out, off the frame on the Bronco. You know what I mean? Rose gold rims, Hermes insides. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I did that for my son, not to be having to go to college and have to even think about that type of shit. Hey, if that's what you want, your daddy got you. You just worry about playing football. That's been my motto, and that's what I completed. So when a nigga sit back talking about Lace can't build a car, man, I built a man. I built a man, homie. I built somebody, man, that can, you know, take my legacy and run with it. You know what I mean? Me coming from where I come from, 14 years old, pimping. Went to prison for pimping at 15 years old. Went to trial at 16 years old. You know what I mean? So when you sit back and you look at the trauma, see, a lot of niggas glorify, man, I went to prison when I was a kid. Nigga, I went to prison for a pimp charge, one of the worst charges that you could possibly be charged with outside of rape and murder. You know what I mean? And I was able to go through that as a kid, my nigga. And I was able to come back home, man, and live my life, man, to the fullest and live my life up to the best of my ability, man. You know what I mean? You ain't never went through that, homie. You ain't never went through the type of shit that I went through. You know what I mean? You sit back, man, and you niggas try to make a mockery. Oh, that nigga, y'all know what he went to prison for. But you ain't telling niggas, man, I was 14, 15 years old, man. I went to trial as an adult. When grown men was in the same federal detention center I was in, facing the same type of time, was telling on their own homeboys. I went to trial, homie. I went to trial. I went to USP Pollock. I was the first bus that came in and opened the penitentiary up. So when you sit back, man, and you talk about Lace and you talk about the history of Lace, man, and you try to make a mockery out of me, you ain't built like me, man, so you don't qualify to even talk about me. And I'm going to leave that at that, man. You know what I mean? Today, Father's Day, I'm finna get on a plane, man, and fly to go see my son, man. And I really, truly hope and believe, man, that the culture, I'm calling out the culture now. You know what I mean? Y'all got to run up dude comments on all levels and let him know what type of clown he is, man. You know what I mean? And I'm going to continue to get down the same way that I'm getting down for us as a whole. I don't need no money. I don't need y'all to go and do anything. I ain't monetized none of this shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, I'm asking y'all to follow my page because my message, I want it to be heard. You know what I mean? That nigga talking about a donk, bro. My truck got 3 donks in it. My bike got 2 donks in it. You know what I mean? I play expensive man sports. You know what I mean? The shit that I built, man, costs a lot of money to build. But for him to get on here, man, and do that, bro, that was just outright disrespectful, man. But as y'all know, a nigga got on here and called him a whole hoe. And he ain't said nothing. You know why? Because he feel comfortable being in that space talking about me because he feel like I ain't going to do nothing. But you right. You absolutely right. I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we're going to run into each other. You know what I mean? Same way we ran into each other at Ross's show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to sit down. We're going to have to talk as men. Because what you did, homie, you did some real foul shit. And even with my 57, your name 57Freddy, even with my 57, man. You gonna have, 10 years ahead of me on the 57 when you built Ross's car? Then your car you built, a few years ago, right? I guarantee you, and I'm not in no rush. When I bring both my cars out, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, dog, both them cars you built ain't got nothing on me. And that's just what it's gonna be, man. You know why? Cause the shit that I got in me, man, is in me. My bad, homie. The shit that I got in me is in me. It ain't on me. You know what I'm talking about? So I'ma just keep doing what I do, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man, that went on there and hey, Dog Lover. I love you, homie, man. Well, come on, man. We're gonna spread the positivity today, man. We're gonna spread the positivity today, man. We're gonna spread the positivity today. Man, I ain't doing no arguing, man. I came on here because the culture. They asked me to come on here, man. I ain't gonna address dude and put me a circus hat on, man. Then he got a right to make that post and make me look like a clown. You know what I mean? I love everybody, man. I show love to everybody. For whatever reason, dude said that he just don't like the way I deliver things, right? But at the end of the day, man, I'm a grown man. I'm gonna deliver it the best.